Now we will see how about this combination therapy or combinations of oral antidiabetic agents works. When newly diagnosed symptomatic patient with HB1AC is more than 10, then patient who are not reaching the target after 3 months of monotherapy. Either of the indications can lead to development of your combination therapy. Now in that combination therapy, we will see which one has to be start when. So first the patient is diagnosed and start with the diet and lifestyle modification and start with the uh, monotherapy and failure occurs within the more than 3 months, then you start with the two drugs, or that is called combination therapy of drugs. Here the metformin along with acarbose or metformin with secretaceous agents can be started, and along with the lifestyle modification if patient is responding well in within 3 months. But if failure occur, then you have to start with the metformin along with acarbose plus TZD and plus secretaceous agents. So four categories of the drugs can be used along with the diet, physical exercises and combinations of the drugs. These four drugs. Even though after 3 months of this the result is not up to the mark, then this is considered as a failure of the treatment. Then you have to start with drugs as well as insulin therapy itself to control the hypoglycemic agents, or in case of an emergency we can directly, if HB1AC is more than 12, then as per the requirement directly it can start with the insulin therapy along with the combinations of different categories of drug. This is how it can be managed. Thank you. Now third part in the management of diabetes mellitus is known as insulin therapy. So now directly we are injecting the insulin to the body parts to get out of the glucose control. So there are basically two types of things will be used. That will be short term use and long term use. When will be short term will be used and when will be used for the long term or regular mode. So in case of short term use there will be acute illness, any kind of pre-surgery investment, then stress, emergencies during the pregnancy, during the breastfeedings, and it can be used in all kind of type 2 diabetes whenever we want to instantly control the sugar level, or in case of a severe metabolic decompression like diabetic ketoacidosis, hyperosmolar non-ketonic coma, or lactic acidosis, and severe hypertriglyceridemia. These are the conditions where we use for the short term, or once or twice, or like a small period of a time when the target is achieved, then we discontinue with this kind of insulin therapy. Now we will see which are the things or where the insulin can be considered for the long term, or it can be used for the over period of time. So if target have not been reached after the optimal use of combination therapy, drug therapy along with the other measures like diet and nutrition and exercise, or patient may not be able to do, and the failure of all these, then we have to use a multi drug therapy along with the insulin therapy to treat the diabetes mellitus. Now what are the type of injections, or what are the type of insulin is used in which form, that we will see in the next. So next, insulin therapy or type of insulins which we use for different purposes. Basically it has been divided in 5 different type: short acting analog, short acting clear, then intermediate acting cloudy, then extended load acting analog, and that is premix or cloudy. Depend on the different function, it has a different kind of effect. So we'll see each one in detail. So rapid acting analog, which is clear, the onset is 10 to 15 minutes. It will be have a peak effect in 60 to 90 minutes, and duration will be 4 to 5 hours. The drugs or brand name is used as the Humalog, or insulin lispro is a generic name, and Novorapid or insulin aspart is a generic name. Most commonly it is used in bolus form, and dosing schedule will be usually taken right before the eating or lower the high blood glucose level. These are the indications or scheduling when this kind of rapid acting insulin will be used to have a appropriate effect. Next one will be the short acting. So it will have a onset will be 0.5 to 1 hour, peak will be in 2 to 4 hours, and duration will be lasting for 5 to 8 hours. Same, the brand name will be Humulin R and Novolin G. These are the brand name. Bolus formation will be given and taken 30 minutes before food or eating, or to control or lower the high blood glucose level instantly. These are the two different types of insulin we use to control the diabetes. Insulin, or third type, is intermediate acting insulin, or it is called as cloudy. So the onset will be 1 to 3 hours, peak it will be reached in 5 to 8 hours, and total duration may last up to 18 hours. The brand name is Humulin N and Novolin G and PH. It will be given in the basal form and often taken at a bedtime, so whole night or 6 to 8 hours of sleeps can be used, or it can be sugar can be maintained, so the patient does not have other kind of symptoms arise, then patient have a good sleep. Or many times it is given twice in a day, early morning and in the late night or bedtime, so it will be covering full day. This is how it will be used for the intermediate acting insulin. The fourth one type is extended long acting analog, that is clear and colorless. The onset will take so much time, it will be around 90 minutes to have a effect, peak will be none, and duration getting last for the 24 hours. The brand name will be Lantus, or insulin glargine will be the generic name, and Levemir or insulin detemir is a generic name. Used in the basal form and usually taken once or twice in a day up to maximum. This is how the intermediate acting and extended long acting analog drugs will be used in a basal form rather than the bolus form to have direct effect over the control of diabetes mellitus. And most commonly it is taken once in a day, or rarely in a twice in a day, but not beyond that. Okay, this is how the manage can be done with the interacting intermediate therapy. And the next and upcoming type of insulin is known as premixed or cloudy. The single vial contain with a fixed ratio of insulin, and the number of refer to the ratio of rapid or fast acting or rapid to intermediate acting insulin in the vial. So there will be combination of above four types, either the fast one or intermediate acting. This is how it will be managed in a combination with a single vial. So there are different kind of combination will be available. We will see the brand type will be Humalog Mix 25 and Humalog Humulin 20 by 80 and 30 by 70. Then Novolin G is the brand name. Then 10 by 90, 20 by 80, 30 by 70, 40 by 60 and 50 by 50. So depend on the needs, it will be combination can be changed in the proportion with the rapid to the intermediate type of insulin. And route of administration will be combination of both bolus as well as basal form of insulins, and dose schedule depend on the what kind of combination you are using, and depend on that combination and how much the fluctuating of sugar level in the body, it will be altered from uh, patient to patient or time to time, or every 12 hours it will be monitored and doses will be set accordingly. This is how the different kind of insulin which is used for the purpose of treatment of diabetes mellitus in insulin therapy form. This is the complete treatment with the help of diabetes, with the help of insulin for the diabetes.